All right, so I'm about to make some curry today, and I'll show you how to make it. It's going to be a kind of like a pumpkin or acorn squash curry with potatoes and onion and maybe a couple other things. And here are my ingredients. Let me show you. So it's going to be a really easy 5-ingredient recipe. This is all I plan on using. So we have an acorn squash, a sweet onion or regular onion, whatever you decide to use, and some potatoes. And then I just got this curry seasoning from the store. This is a really cool one. You can check it out. Roy D. And a lot of their curries are not vegan, but these ones that look like this are. And I checked in the ingredients. The ingredients don't have any. What you look for it would be like shrimp or fish on the ingredients, but that doesn't have any, so it's good to go. There we go. It's just shallot, dried chili, lemongrass, garlic, salt, galangal, kaffir leaves, spices, no fish or anything like that. So all good to go here. And they have like 4 or 5 different varieties of different curries. This one is the Penang curry. They also have yellow curry, green curry, etc. And then typically I would use a coconut milk or coconut cream, but in the case today I don't have any. I tried to look for some at the store, and they were all like they all had fillers like cellulose gum or xanthan gum, and then preservatives like metabisulfate and stuff like that. I really don't like to use those kinds of ingredients, so instead I'm just using Trader Joe's soy milk, and it's just water and soybeans, no fillers, no salt, no nothing, just regular old soy milk. That's what I'm going to use today. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it in a second. Okay, so here it is. It's all cut up, and I made sure that everything's in about the same proportion and sizes. So the onions are chopped up pretty coarsely, the potatoes as well, and so is the squash. They're all about the same size. That's a general good rule to follow when you're cooking, is that if you're going to be cooking everything at the same time, like I am, make sure that it's all kind of the same consistency in terms of like it has to cook for the same amount of time. The onions, potatoes, everything has to cook for, you know, probably about 20 minutes or so. And that it's the same size, so you don't have anything that's overcooking or something like that. Okay, so also I wanted to mention that everything I'm using today is organic. I saved the little stickers. Here's a sticker from the onion. It's organic. The way to tell with the stickers, you know, if you're not buying from the farmer's market and you're buying from a store, how to tell produce is organic is that first number. If it's a 5-digit number and the first number is a 9, then it's organic. So that's from the onion. This is from the acorn squash. You see the number right here, 5 digits. The first digit is a 9. That means so I'm going to cook this all at the same time. What I'm going to do is heat up a little bit of soy milk, because this is going to be a low-fat recipe, no added oil. And then I'm going to add probably about a tablespoon of curry or so. It's pretty strong, so you have to watch out. You know, I really like it spicy, so it's okay for me, but make sure that you're not making it overly spicy for yourself. And then I'm going to let the soy milk heat up with the curry, and then I'll add everything else in there. Maybe, you know, the onions, I'll let them cook for a little bit longer, but I might just let them cook all for the same time. And let's see what that looks like. So here we go. I have some soy milk in here. It's heating up really quick. I'm going to turn it down. Just wanted to heat it up so that it's ready to go. Ooh, it's burning a little bit. So just wait for it to cool down. And I'm going to start adding the curry to it. So this is about, you know, half a tablespoon or so, or a tablespoon. And I'm just going to add it in there and mix it in. So this is looking pretty good. This is kind of what you do with it. Nice color here. It smells really good. I think this is really going to go well with the vegetables I have. And probably going to end up adding more curry to this. So I'm just going to add a little bit more soy milk and a little bit more curry. So we'll see what that looks like. Overall, I have only about a cup or two of milk that I'm putting in here. So more milk, and then the curry comes in this kind of squeeze thing. It's not a powdered curry, it's a paste, which is really nice. So I'm just going to add about twice as much. So altogether so far I've added probably about a tablespoon and a half of the curry paste. And I'm really going to make this spicy, so, you know, if you aren't really into spices and curry, maybe just really tone it down. And if you just don't like the spiciness of the chili peppers, you can use like other spices like turmeric, ginger, cumin, and coriander, and mix those up to give it like a seasoned taste without the actual spicy, you know, chili peppers in there. So that's looking pretty good as, yeah, tastes pretty good. As it's cooking, I'm definitely going to add more soy milk to it, but for now I just wanted to start off with this. And I'm just going to add everything in there. Got our onions, the potatoes, and the squash. So everything's in there. And I'm just going to add the rest of the milk on here. Really, you're supposed to have more. All the vegetables are supposed to be covered with the coconut cream or coconut milk. This is just what I had on hand today, so that's what we got. And I'm letting it heat up on a medium heat. I might turn it up a little bit just so it all starts cooking real well, and then after that turn it back down to medium. So heat it up real well until it starts steaming and everything's getting hot, but you don't want the soy milk to burn or anything, so then turn it down to medium. So I'm going to do that. Alright, so we're cooking. Okay, so when I'm cooking, I don't really set a timer most of the time. I know just by instinct how long things take to cook, how long rice takes to cook, how long potatoes take to cook, or onions, or whatever. And I just naturally know when to come back and check on them. So right now I just remembered, oh yeah, I have some stuff cooking. So I'm just going to mix everything up. You can see that the soy milk, everything's bubbling up real nice. The things are starting to get pretty soft. So there it is. I'm just going to turn it over, maybe turn it down just a little bit more. So here's the heat. I started off with high until I heard that it was sizzling. Then I went down to medium. You hear that it's sizzling a lot like right now still. So I'm just going to turn it down a little bit more down here to like a low medium heat and let it keep cooking for probably another like 5 minutes or so. Come back and probably turn it down a little bit more and let everything finish up cooking, because right now everything's still not cooked well. So there you have it. Look at this deliciousness. It's all ready to eat. It's all cooked and yummy. Curry goodness. It's gonna be so good. I ended up adding a little bit of water to it so it would not dry out. But I tried it, and see, the potatoes are nice and soft. They're all ready. The squash is definitely ready. Everything's ready. It tastes delicious. So we're just going to do a little taste test. just to make sure that it's good. So let's try this out. Ah, here it is. So good. So I'm not quite ready to eat yet, but I'm just going to try it on camera. So I have some brown rice here that was cooked before that I'm just going to get a little bit of this on there and try it. So here it is. It's pretty hot. Oh, it's dripping on the floor. Oops. It's really good. Oh, it's gonna be delicious. And that's like the perfect kind of meal. Carbs on carbs on carbs. We got rice, potatoes, squash, 3 carbs together. It's a beautiful thing. It's really, really good. And yeah, so try that out. It's gonna be good.